Why am I disappointed? I don't even know why, because I kind of half expected that shitty performance. It's... You know what? I'm trying, Arteta. I'm really trying to have faith in you. I'm really trying to show some patience with you. But I'm very slowly falling out of patience. I'm slowly getting pissed off. You're really reminding me of Unai Emery. Unai Emery part 2 here. You know what? Who here wants to have a bet with me that we're going to have a completely different lineup for Dundalk come Thursday, and a completely different lineup for Man United come Sunday? It's not a coincidence that you pretty much play around 9 to your 9, 10, 11 of the players week in, week out. You win the league title. Liverpool last season, Salah, Firmino, Mane, Van Dijk and Gomez mainly, but then every now and then it was Matip. We always knew Robertson was left back, Trent right back. You knew their team. When Leicester City won the league, you knew their team. When Chelsea won the league, yeah, with Antonio Conte, when they went to 3 at the back, and they had Victor Moses, yeah, as a wing back. Yeah, Victor Moses fucking shit, but guess what? He won a fucking Premier League with Antonio Conte. Why though? Because they had a fucking system, you know, system, yeah, that everyone knows. Every player knows their responsibility. Every player knows what they're supposed to do. They've built that chemistry. You know, if Arsenal was a FIFA Ultimate Team, our chemistry would be fucking 0. Yeah, there's players look like they just fucking met each other for the first day. Seriously, what was wrong with our fucking midfield? They was just very flat. We weren't even playing football. Mikel Arteta was trying to accomplish Connect 4 there. Yeah, he had fucking Ceballos here, he had Partey here, and then he had fucking Granit Xhaka there. They weren't moving. They were just always there. Yeah, he's trying to mate, he did complete the Connect 4 because Hector Bellerin's a midfielder now. Because, you know, every time Bellerin gets the ball, he seems to run diagonally. He never sprints on the right-hand side, never bothers. And the one time he does, guess what he did? He set up that goal, Rapid Vienna, didn't he, against, for Aubameyang. But he never does that. Bellerin gets the ball, and for whatever reason, he runs infield. And then we just constantly isolate the right-hand side. And then, as if that shit doesn't piss me off, we fucking become Beyonce FC. Everything's to the left, to the left. What the fuck? I don't know what to say. I'm slowly losing trust with this team. Yes, you can say it's one game. Some people are saying, hey, but we had a decent first half. We had 11 shots. Fucking hell, 11 shots. Were any of them really fucking clear chances? No, they won't. They won't clear chances. You know what? And then what pisses me off even most? Every time we lose or we have a half-assed performance, you have all of these fanboys. Free Ozil out! Free Ozil! We need you, Ozil! Ozil's been here for fucking 8 years. We've not improved. We've really not improved under Ozil. He's not our saviour. And you know what? It's not going to be one player to come in and to transform this team. No. We need to change from the fucking formation. The formation needs to change. Stop being so conservative. Stop just experimenting every fucking week. You know what pisses me off most? We have games like Europa League where you can experiment for the future. You know what? Mustafi. Fucking clown. Man, Mustafi. I really hope you have a very nasty injury. That won't ruin your career, but that'll keep you out until the summer. So we never have to fucking see you in an Arsenal top. Done with you, Mustafi. I'm done. You're so shit. And you know what makes me so angry as well? Williams fucking Saliba can never get a game. Wesley Fofana, we saw him. He was probably arguably their best player alongside, I'm forgetting his name now, their central midfielder, Talisman, the young Belgian midfielder. And Fofana, in terms of the strength, the speed, how ready he was, he just looked so composed. He actually looked better than Johnny Evans in that pairing. And we can't even give a look in for William Saliba. We can't. You know what? I'm starting to realise Arteta can't develop young players. He really can't. Yeah? You know, you might say, hey, but Saka's playing. Yeah. He didn't make Saka. You know what? As much as I dislike Unai Emery, he at least gave the young prospect opportunity. Martinelli flourished under Unai Emery. Bukayo Saka made his name under Unai Emery. And he gave opportunities for the likes of Willock and Nelson, etc. And then as soon as Arteta comes in, and this is prior to Martinelli being injured, he never played Martinelli. And then Saka signed a contract, takes him out. And Saliba doesn't get a look in. If he is meant to be the greatest coach, young coach in Europe, that should be easy for you. Not only that, I have another bone to pick on him with. This changing constantly in the front three. How are they supposed to ever get rhythm if you always have a different front three? I've always said, please, I'm begging you, can we just see Aubameyang, Saka, yeah, and Pepe? Please, please, can someone tell me, when have they ever seen Pepe play more than 3 games in a row? He's never ever started 3 games in a row. And then all I ever hear is people say, oh, Pepe doesn't look too confident, you know. He's a bit weary on the ball. What the fuck do you expect him to do? A, he's always isolated because we're, you know, Beyonce FC, everything's to the left. And then B, he's got a fucking shit ass right back here, Hector Bellerin, who never does nothing. And when Hector Bellerin gets the ball, he sees Bellerin ahead. He's like, nah, I fancy going across to midfield and then we can go attack on the left-hand side, as we usually do. And then as if that doesn't piss me off as well. It's just, everything is just flat. You know, I'm tired of it. And Maitland-Niles can't get a game in. We stopped Wolverhampton, yeah, Wanderers. Sorry, it is Wolverhampton. From signing Maitland-Niles. We said, no. Don't. We need Maitland-Niles. He's too important. You can't have him, yeah? He's first team player. Just so we can go down the road, yeah, to the other side of Midlands and say, hello, Villa, Martinez, 16 mil, yeah, take him. Yeah, even though he's probably our better keeper, but we would rather sell our number 1 goalkeeper instead of a squad player who never gets a look in for more fee. Which idiot decided to fucking sign that business off? I'm losing hope, you know. And another thing with Arteta, I'm going to be honest with you, you're really gonna die on the same sword that took out Wenger, yeah. And when you go ahead and you back the Cronkies, and Ozil, even though I believe Ozil's past it and he shouldn't play for our team, he's still better than Willock, yeah. And personally speaking, I would have sold Ozil, but now that he's here, we should play him. But he's not made a squad. Okay, let's move on, yeah. But my situation with that is, you said it was my decision. It was a footballing decision. You also said, yeah, I believe it was last season after the game when we lost against Aston Villa, you said, don't worry, the board have me. They are 100% going to back me. You then further reiterate that point earlier on this season, just prior to the transfer deadline day. You said, I am telling you, the board 100% have me. They've got my back. That's BS. BS. You could tell he wanted Houssem Aouar the whole summer. He apparently is in love with the player, according to Fabrizio and guys from ESPN, Charles Watts, etc. He loves Houssem. Loves him. That's his biggest crush. Loves him. And then what does he do? He goes, yeah, the board backed me, but they didn't get my man. You can tell he's frustrated. Just fucking say it. Say, you know what? Cronkies don't have me. They don't have me. I'm still in a situation where I'm making a decision. It's either this or that. Backing you, having you means, yeah, they've got you just the way Abramovich had Lampard. He said, Lampard, what positions do you want? You want that. Here's your cash. Take it. Go strengthen. Go win the league, my man. Do what you need to do. Difference is, Not Unai Emery, whatever his name. You might as well call it Unai Emery, Mikel Arteta Emery. Yeah, he's going over to Kroenke and he's saying, "I need some support." Kroenke's like, "Okay, who do you really need? Aouar or Partey?" If that's not backing, that's not backing. Stop lying to yourself. They've not got your fucking back. Just fucking be real. Be real. You know what? They don't have your back. They've never had Wenger's back, and he did everything for him. Yeah, they never had Unai Emery's back. Never ever. Don't think they really liked him like that anyway. And then now you're coming, mate. Learn from the past. Stop backing these idiots. For once, I just want a fucking manager to come in and say it as it is. You know what? This is gonna sound very controversial. Maybe, just hear me out. Maybe we did need a Jose Mourinho. Reason being, Mourinho would not tolerate that shit. Yes, he plays boring football. Yes, I don't like him as a man. Yeah, and I think he's just a perfect fit for Tottenham because both are scums anyway. But just maybe we need a fucking scum in this fucking team. Yeah, someone to come in and call the board for what they are. Make some changes at the top because until that changes, we're gonna constantly be on the same sort of situation. We're gonna have another cycle of this. If Arteta was to leave tomorrow, whoever comes in the door tomorrow, they're going to have the same situation. You're never going to be fully backed by these guys, and they're always going to throw you under the bus. Yeah? Why? I guarantee you, they probably told him to sort of say the Ozil situation is his decision, and make sure, yeah, you don't relate it back to the board and everything else in terms of the controversy Ozil's got with the board. But that's another story. Anyways, I probably fucking bored you all off with all my ranting. Yeah, I need some juice after that rant. But yeah, moving on to my player rating. Leno, did he do much wrong? No, he didn't do much wrong to be fair, and he did make off a decent save for Vardy's second chance when he was 1-on-1. So for that, I'll give Leno a 7. Yeah, he was one of our better players. Actually, no, 6. No, he gets the 6. We lost at home to a weakened Leicester City team who didn't have Pereira, Vardy didn't start, no Ndidi, no Sionchu, and we were at home. Yeah, so, 6. He gets a 6. Hector Bellerin, 2. That, when I just referred to that Vardy second chance, I beg you, if you could go back to the replay, watch Bellerin, yeah? They start that opportunity from a throw-in, and Bellerin gets spun. And not only does he get spun, he can see, I can't remember who it was who gave Vardy that beautiful assist. Bellerin watched him get spun, and Bellerin just slowly jogged back, watching Vardy run out our defence and running towards Leno one-on-one. Just stood there casually. Not only that, I just don't ever see him ever supporting whoever's on the right-hand side. And there's a reason, not coincidence, that when Oba's on the left and we're piling on all the players and all our attacks on the left, he looks better. Whoever's on the right, yeah? And I've been hearing this a lot from people saying, "Oh, Pepe's a flop, he's a flop." Okay, you see Aubameyang there, flopped. Williams play there, he's flopped. Doesn't matter. You can bring Lionel Messi there, he's gonna flop. Because we completely isolate that right-hand side, and Bellerin is one of our main problems. He doesn't link up, and this is why I'm urging Maitland-Niles, because I've seen the way he links well with Pepe on that right-hand side, and I'm just please asking you, Arteta, can we just please at least try 4 or 5 games experimenting with Maitland-Niles and Pepe on that right? I'm begging you. If it doesn't work after 5 games, put it on me. Blame me, yeah? I'm shit, I will never speak again. I'll close my mouth, let Arteta do what he does. But I'm begging you, please try that out, yeah? 4 or 5 games and let them build that chemistry. Please, Arteta. So Bellerin gets a 2. Dreadful. He had that volley, even that volley half-hearted. I knew that he was never scoring that. Difference is, if Trent was on the end of that, I would say, yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold will score that. He'll bang that volley in, 100%. But it's Hector Bellerin. Awful. Useless. Get out of my club. Go down to Paris. Walk in a fashion catwalk. Live your dreams, mate. Live your dreams. But your dreams ain't here. And I know you don't want to be a footballer. You don't want to be here. We don't want you either, mate. Please. Fuck off. Moving on to the two centre-backs. David Luiz, really good game. I swear to God. One of the best games I've ever seen him. And that's probably because Leicester City might be their game plan, but they allowed him to dictate the game and play the balls out from the back. He was playing a bit like a quarterback, you know, in a mode of Tom Brady, for example, just servicing the ball from the back. And we could tell as soon as he got that injury and the clown, Mustafi, came in, I knew straight away game was over. And so for that, I'll give Luiz a 6. Gabriel, even though he was one of our better players, and it says a lot, that was the worst performance I've seen Gabriel so far for us, and he was one of our best players on the pitch. That says a lot. So, and he gets a 6 for me, and I did really feel sorry for him for the goal we conceded. You could see him running, and he was caught in two minds. He didn't know whether to go to the other side and prevent Cengiz Under from getting across into Vardy, or to stay on Vardy's side, because Mustafi left him. Mustafi just didn't feel like he wanted to back that beef. He goes, yo, Gabriel, on your ones. Take care, mate. Good luck. So at times I really felt for Gabriel, and he shouldn't be in that position, especially at 22 years of age. You're expecting a mature, experienced guy like Mustafi to show him the ropes, but the less said about Mustafi, the better. We'll come on to him anyway. Gabriel, as I said, gets a 6 for me. Tierney, decent balls into the penalty area, and ideally Laka and Aubameyang should have scored from 2 of those decent cross. However, they fell to. Other than that, he didn't really offer much, so Tierney gets a 5 for me. Moving on to the front, I'd say the midfield. Xhaka, he was either centrally or Xhaka was a left back. He was just so heavy on that left hand side. It was just, it's as if there's no mobility within the players. It's as if they've been programmed. They're robots. You stay there, and then they just, for whatever reason, it programs into the head that they can't move out that area. He just stayed stuck on that left hand side, never left at all. And if he wasn't quite left centrally, he was a left back. And for me, that it just didn't work. It didn't work. He gets a 5. Ceballos, very poor. Didn't do anything for me. He gets a 4. Thomas Partey, he clearly didn't bring the party. Vardy definitely brought the party. And you know what? You can honestly say there is a party without Thomas, but there's no party without Vardy. And that's all is a guarantee whenever Leicester City play Arsenal. So, Partey gets a 5 for me. Didn't do anything fantastic. He wasn't poor either. Just quite average, I'd say. And I really feel sorry for him. He's probably thinking, why the fuck have I come here? I should have stayed at Atletico. Really, he should have stayed at Atletico. But moving on to the front three. Lacazette missed so many decent chances. There was actually one moment which I got really frustrated at him. It was that chance where Bellerin sort of put it back in the dangerous area, and he was outside the box. Mate, sometimes just bust a gut and run in and go for it. Just take your chances. You never know what could happen. So Lacazette for me, he gets a 4. And yes, some might say he did score a perfectly good goal, which was disallowed. But I'm not going to go discuss VAR. We shouldn't be in a situation where we're going to sit here blame VAR for our losses. We should be held accountable, and we should have taken our chances. So not good enough for me. Lacazette, you get a 4. Right hand side, Aubameyang, who's, you know, the greatest right winger, of course. Yeah, he was non-existent, and for all the chances that Lacazette missed, at least he worked hard. I just don't think Aubameyang offered anything. Aubameyang gets a 3 for me. Moving on to the other side, Saka, 4. In terms of the subs, Mustafi, the fucking clown. You get nothing. 0. Actually, you know, I'll give you a 1 because you got 2 interceptions. You got 2 decent interceptions. Other than that, you get, waste, man. And you might say to me, hey, but he just come back from injury. This is a professional, yeah, experienced player who's playing up against Vardy. Why are you defending from halfway line? If you know I've just come back from injury, I'm perhaps not as fit as I'd like to be, why are you so high up? Play more of a deeper line then. Don't give him the run-ins. But he's dumb. Mustafi's dumb. He's got no footballing IQ. He's dumb. Just go. Can't wait for your contract to be over. I think there's about 247 days. Yes, there is. And how do I know that? Because I'm sad. I count the days down until Mustafi fucks off. Yeah, I am. And moving on to the other subs. They weren't that great either. Nketiah. We always bring on Eddie Nketiah. Like, and he's never come on and done anything. But we always bring him on. Yeah. Oh, Nketiah. You know what? When I speak to some Arsenal fans and they gas this guy up, I scratch my head because I genuinely don't see the talent in him. He's going to be a decent player, but honestly speaking, at best, Nketiah will play for West Ham. At best. He's never ever going to make it to a top 6 club. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Gets a 4. Nicolas Pepe. Yes, I feel sorry for you because you're constantly isolated, but mate, you don't really help yourself out either. You know, you sometimes try a bit too much. But then again, we can't criticise him for that as well, because we sit there and we're like, why are we passing side to side? Why don't we go at them? And then as soon as we get a player that goes at him, we cuss him for losing a ball. So maybe we're just spoiled. We don't know what we want. But sometimes I feel like Nicolas Pepe, yes, you go past the guy, but then again, now just release the ball. Please, release the ball. Do something with it. Be more clinical. Do something with it. And until you do that, you're always going to have that 72 million price tag over your head. I'm sorry, mate. It's just facts. But yeah, Mikel Arteta, mate, you seriously need to change. We have Dundalk coming up midweek, yeah? And I'm begging you, just experiment with your lineup, get a decent 11, attacking, go at them, and please, going forward, let's use that, yeah? Let's embed ourselves a decent attacking that is very defensively decent as well. And let's build on that. Let's stop trying to experiment with these old has-been players. Your Mustafi's how old? 28, 29. He's got a few months left. Fuck him. Yeah. What's his name? I was about to say Wesley Fofana. Saliba's here, mate. Just try him. Ben Cottrell from under 23s. Great prospect. If you don't know much about him, I beg you, look into him. Great midfielder. Miguel Aziz, not quite there yet, but let's maybe see more of him in the under 23s. Let him start playing in some of these Europa League games. We're gonna have to just give up on these guys who just can't defend. They can't do nothing. We've tried. Wenger's tried with them. They fucked Wenger up. Unai Emery's tried with him. They fucked Emery up. And now Arteta, you really want to fucking put your faith in Mustafi, and you won't give Saliba a fucking chance. Mate. Yeah, on that note, guys, I'm going to go because I'm seriously going to go on forever. I can go on forever. Yeah. Fuck Arsenal. You've ruined my week. But anyways, guys, take care.